to me about Berlin. Yeah. Wow.
To make things even more eerie, his body was burned actually right over here by this sign.
Our tour day with it's our first one. Ito ba? Or we go up? We go up. Let's go up. This is Mello. She's a Berliner. Berliner? Tawag doon. Wow, Berliner. Yung first vlog ko with Aika. Ikaw naman yung other guest. So Mello is my high school friend from Assumption, and now we're here. We're going to do a free walking tour today. Free nga ba?
Yeah,
Walang ganito sa Pilipinas.
free walking. Oo. May bayad yan.
Oo. Brandenburg Gate?
Brandenburg Gate.
Hirap.
Brandenburg.
Brandenburg.
Red umbrella daw.
Brandenburg Gate.
At the Starbucks. Red.
Hirap. Ayun, red umbrella. Sure.
Sorry, but you can take pictures.
Okay.
Then,
What is this? Like, it's historical, right?
obviously, yeah. Later, but we can take pictures.
Aga pa ba tayo?
Yeah, 10 minutes, 11.
Ooh!
I brought my scarf.
Ganyan.
Bumablog.
Sige. Bumablog ka din eh, no? Oh, sige. Okay yan.
And I was
Happy
born in a
birthday.
lovely place known as Heidelberg. Who's been to Heidelberg? Hey, what did you think? In the basement for the next 8 years. Yeah, he doesn't even bother putting it on display. Well, 8 years later, in 1814,
Welcome to Berlin. Here's our group. We're starting now. Where do we go?
Follow our guide.
we're still in the east, or have we made it to the west? It's not a trick question.
I don't know. Hirap naman.
No, not at all. Not at all. Just don't say north or south, because that's happened. The other day, like halfway through the tour, a guy was like north, and I was like, you're not paying attention. But anyway, we are still in the east, but just barely. I don't know if you can tell from here. Actually, look in the middle of the road there. Do you see where that car is by the light? If
I
you look in the
saw
street, there's like this double cobblestone line. It looks like it doesn't belong there. That's called the Berliner Mauerwerk. And you can actually trace it all the way around Berlin, and you can see exactly where the city was divided for 28 years. However, the line is long.
Look at the green.
Memorial, that's the right idea. But actually in German, translated into English, it has a much longer, much more literal name, the Memorial to the Jews of Europe. So we just talked about 1933 and how the Nazis came to power. And one thing that I would say about, actually not only the Nazis, but a lot of other German nationalists.
So where are we, Mello?
So we're in the Holocaust Museum. These are the victims during the Nazis time, the Jews who were killed.
Oh my gosh, take a look, guys. So cute. So this is like their, ito, graveyard nila ito.
They're
Or parang,
buried here.
they're buried here. As in? Bakit walang, hindi na nila kilala, ganon.
Ito yung these are the victims.
Oo.
Safe place.
Iba-iba, no? Galing din ng pagkagawa.
No names na ito yun.
Oo. Ayan. Ay, iba-iba yung height. Anong minang kaya niya? Hi, Mello. Anong feeling dito? Iba-iba eh, no? Maze ba to? Maze. Ano Nazis tong mga to?
Yung mga Jews, di ba during that regime?
Oo. Yung juice ng
Ganda nga. Yeah.
What is this? It's just a parking.
I got the same camera, by the way.
Love it.
DJI,
Yes,
right?
I love
Is
it.
this the Osmo 2 or 3?
3.
Whoa, but I don't have that screen. That's what I need.
Yes. You need it.
Hitler would have committed right underneath your feet on April 30th, 1945. And to make things even more eerie, his body was burned actually right over here by this sign. All right, we're going to talk about that in a moment. But if you're wondering why Hitler's bunker was here of all places, I mean, the area used to look very, very different, like a lot of Berlin.
Wow. Wow, are those bullet holes?
All right, so see this? This is how you know that it's a legit building. It was actually here in 1945. I mean, bits and pieces you can tell have been replaced, but all of this actually went through the fighting in the spring of 1945. By the way, I just want to put this out there. If people don't have plans for the afternoon and you feel like seeing the nicest part of the city, which is also full of war damage, you should join me at 3 o'clock at Museum Island.
Okay, we're walking to another building that survived the war.
I would just say, hopefully not too noisy.
Mural things. Wow. Look at this mural.
So, I'll just stand out of the way. And yeah, thanks.
I'm on my way to the Berlin Wall, the last existing piece of it. So we shall go there. So that's the end of the tour here. Where are we now? U.S. Army checkpoint. So Charlie, checkpoint Charlie. Daming pa history. Mga talino na ako. Ask me about Berlin. Yeah, wow. About Germany. History with the East and the West and the wall and everything. Alam ko na yan. Yes, yeah, alam ko na. Okay, that's all. Thanks for joining us. Bye. Till next time. Till our next tour.
Yeah,
Bye. Good morning. I am here in front of the coffee shop that we will be having our session at. Here it is.
Most large language models today are
Gusto ko yung...
I think what struck me the most is believe in yourself.
My favorite takeaway was thinking a little more about manifesting. So I was stuck in a position of where I felt like manifesting wasn't working for me anymore, and maybe I needed to be more realistic.
It's a good reminder to always believe in myself for the things to manifest.
I think the energy exchange was the best. Yeah, definitely I feel uplifted.
My favorite takeaway is learning to allow myself to receive blessings, to receive this gift of community.
Yeah, actually quite a lot. But I think the one that kind of stuck with me is the little reminders that we can really, be in ourselves, and the energy that we kind of tell ourselves every day, and we embody it, and we achieve whatever we tell ourselves. So the words that we use, if we use more positive words, that actually can happen. So it's nice to be reminded of those things, and yeah, I'm just grateful that I get the chance to meet you. I think that was my greatest takeaway.
I want ice cream. Hindi, gusto ko kumain ng ice cream habang naglalakad.
Okay.
Ayan, dito kay Ana Maria. Lavendel, vanilla. Bakit? Ayan, yan. Ayun o, nag-start na. Yan ba yun? Ayan! Ayan, ganda! Love it. Berlin Festival of Lights. Look at that. Beautiful.
Hi, this is the Berlin Festival of Lights.
May ganyan. Oh, back. Oh. Bongga. Oh, ano yan? Ganda. Oh. Here's another spot of the Festival of Lights. So beautiful. So ano to, 1 week a year lang? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I caught it. Perfect timing. Galing. Ang daming tao. Hindi ganito kahapon for sure. Wow. beautiful. Look at that. I want to show you the Berliner Dome, which is like the main Festival of the Lights attraction. Look at that. Wala akong masabi. Puro ganda. Ganda, ganda, ganda. I am with the Melo. And we are here. It will start when we step into the thing. Hello. Where are we? What's this? What is that? Parliament House. Parliament House. It's so strict. I had to bring my passport with me. Psst. Welcome to Germany. This is the Dome. Okay, so it's brunch time with Mello here at the Cafe Restaurant. Mello, I'm having breakfast. I'm with the Floratechi and Miles over here, and we are getting ready for, I guess, our Berlin of the Flora, which is here. There you go.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Yeah, because the Philippines po is the guest of honor of this year's Frankfurt Book Fair. A very, very big honor.
My number one favorite ingredient to help people, and maybe this is an exercise for everyone now, and whoever can answer also can receive one of these books. Okay, it's about gratitude. So I really teach this intentionally. Sige nga.
Ako mataas sa ate talaga.
So I am autographing our little book for Merlin. MERLYN. Dear Merlin.
walang
O diba, kahit cute, meron pa autograph. Dear Merlin.
R-O-N.